Hey everybody, welcome into another episode of NXT on Tap. I am Scalz. I am joined by my two co-hosts week in and week out. We got Phil the Future, who is to my right, and then down below we have Ginger Ninja Jaxpo. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm confused.
You're
I got a
confused?
drink, so
I'm
I'm
highly
ready to talk.
confused.
All right, well, let's hopefully we can clear up some of this confusion that you've been having, Jax, with the episode from tonight.
Brain damage. Yeah, later.
After this match, we had the Supernova sessions.
The Supernova sessions with your one and only Mr. Noam Dar. Oh, he annoys me.
What's going on, Tommy? How are we doing tonight?
Hey.
You had Metaphor, and then you had American Academy.
Alpha Academy.
Alpha Academy. I was going to say American Alpha. Alpha Academy come out, and I don't know. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this little talk show.
I thought it was entertaining and funny.
Yo, the fact that for some reason now that Otis, like, people are just starting to get over the fact that Otis is just starting to swing his hips a little more. I'm like, why am I getting Val Venus vibes all of a sudden? Like,
I loved every bit of this little skit down to the very ending.
Yep.
I don't think that Metaphor should ever have to have mic time again. I'm just not a big fan of their mic work. I think they need help with it.
I mean, there are some of them that are good. Noam Dar knows how to hold everything together, and I think Jakara Jackson is pretty solid. But honestly, Oro Mensah and Lash Legend need work.
Yeah.
See, but that's the whole thing. Is that's what Lash Legend is supposed to be known for. She had her own little show, everything else, and she talked
Lashing out, yeah.
So for her to still need work, that's kind of
that hurts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, we hurt feelings.
I am loving everything that Akira Tozawa is doing lately.
Akira Tozawa is slowly becoming like somebody is like right now. It's like Tozawa, like who's that? That dude's funny. That guy's hella funny. He's just slowly growing on people, and I think that's what people are enjoying. Like, he's like, obviously he kind of started off as being somebody that nobody really cared about, but then as he's beginning to just slowly progress, he's starting to get a lot more traction behind him. Like, and it's great. Alice, you said it correct. Allison, you're correct. He is super underrated. Because fun fact, back in NXT, when DIY held the NXT tag team titles, they once had a tag team match for the titles against Akira Tozawa and Tajiri.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Akira fits perfectly in with Alpha Academy too.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so good. I'm excited to see
and of course you got to do the dance.
Yeah. I'm excited to see Gable next week versus Noam Dar.
Chad Gable versus Noam Dar sounds absolutely phenomenal. I am here for this.
Do we think he wins it?
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if Chad does, because
makes no sense for him to win it, but I want to see him win it.
Exactly.
Unless he carries that up to Raw, and then he starts showing it off over there.
If Chad Gable does,
I would personally rebrand it to the WWE Heritage Cup,
and it could go anywhere.
It goes anywhere. Rebrand it.
Hey, Will's here. What's up?
What's going on, Will?
But the way they swerved Noam Dar into that match was fucking seamless.
Finesse.
What do you think of the next match that we saw tonight? Roxanne versus Lash Legend.
Wrong person won.
Did they?
No, I think for Lash Legend, it's a sink or swim scenario right now, and I think she swam tonight.
I don't think Roxanne needs to be in the Iron Survivor Challenge. She doesn't need to win it.
I'm not saying she has to win it. She can still be in it, though.
Yeah, but why? She was in it last year and didn't win. Why are you going to have her do the same thing again? She won it last year.
Yeah,
Why would she need to be in it again?
I don't know. I just don't see Lash Legend as somebody who's up there. Like, honestly, we had said earlier, Lash Legend had her own show where it would have been able to promote her promo skills, but her promo skills didn't work. I know that has nothing to do with in-ring work, but this is just the trail leading right now. It's just knowing her and seeing the matches that she has put on before Metaphor. Her words really don't back up her actions. Really don't add up to her actions in ring, which has led to me saying that she's nothing more than an oversized chihuahua.
I just think they want to showcase more women in this, and you don't need to see the same people.
Fair, and that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Just not a Lash Legend person. I guess I'll just leave it at that.
And if what I said comes to light about the women's War Games match for WWE for Survivor Series, what if Roxanne is the 5th on the babyface side?
Oh.
And this is a way to not have her involved in.
Yeah, because so for the women you have Bailey, you have Io, got Kyrie, you've got
Asuka. Right. And then on the other side you have
Bianca, Charlotte, Shotzi.
That's it right now.
Yeah.
I still think a returning Liv Morgan should be on that.
I have a feeling that's possible because they kind of did the same thing last time when the final I think when the women had to decide the final person on who's going to be on the babyface team, that was when Becky Lynch made a return.
And then you can have Roxanne round out the one side, and then you have a returning Cora Jade show up for the heels.
Ooh.
Because we haven't seen Cora Jade in a long time. Because we all know she got some work done.
Oh yeah, she's not cleared. Wait, Allison. Cora's not cleared.
No, she's talking about Liv Morgan.
Oh, Liv. Okay.
I think they're going to save. Are they going to do the women's 5-on-5 or 4-on-4?
I'm pretty sure they're going to try to stick with the 5-on-5 again.
So they need 2 more members.
Yeah, because all you have is Bianca, Charlotte, and Shotzi. Like, what other 2 women could you put in there that would really be big?
Right, but I understand she doesn't have a doctor's appointment until next week, but some Survivor Series is not till the Saturday after her doctor's appointment.
Yeah, it's a week from Saturday.
So she could still be cleared and be back in the ring on Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's possible. I'm saying it. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying that it is possible that it can happen, and that's what I would like for it to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a good match. You got Kiana James came out, got involved in this, cost Roxanne the match, and it helped set up some things later on in the night. Because when it went in the back, Kiana James was gloating about how she cost Roxanne the match. And then that's how we got to the match of Gigi Dolan versus Ariana Grace. That match happened later in the night. We'll talk about that when that happens. But yeah, nice little back and forth session in the back
Yeah.
with all the heels and baby faces. Actually, it was pretty entertaining.
They do a lot of them segments where they just mash everyone together. Like they make it feel like a real locker room.
And it works.
It does. I'll give it to them. It works. It's
And
not like it's the separate of where like when you watch Monday Night Raw, they're all in their own separate areas.
Mhm.
Or when you watch NXT, it's more believable that you're filming this vignette in a locker room because everyone's there.
Yeah, literally with a lot of the stuff that like Jax, I'm glad you brought that up because like we had the thing in the women's locker room where we had KJ bragging, which then led to the match between Gigi and Ariana Grace. But then at the same time, you also had the stuff that was going on with the men and the men's tag teams to where we now have a match booked next week between Angel and Humberto, a.k.a. the Mexican Wolves, versus Idris Enofe and Malik Blade, or as I call them, Carlton and Jazzy Jeff.
That's actually going to be a pretty good match too.
Oh, definitely. I'm actually like now that they're really starting to like try to utilize Angel and Humberto again as like a top tier tag team. Like I'm starting to get more interested in them because let's admit, Los Lotharios was not working that well for them.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Ever since I got brought back down to NXT, they've gotten a lot better, and their
Yeah.
characters have developed. They've actually seemed to work better in ring, so it was a good move for them.
Mm-hmm.
Jax, where can we find you?
You can find me tomorrow night on the Wrestle Talk Wolfpack. I just had a brain fart. Usually I can spit them off quick. You can find me Wednesdays on the Wrestle Talk Wolfpack. I'm off Thursdays and Fridays. Saturday nights on the Wrestle Talk Wolfpack for Boyfriend Time. Sundays on Botch Spots and Chair Shots. Anything else you need to know? I'm here every Tuesday, so don't worry. But anything else you need to know about me, go follow me on Twitter at JaxBo2020.
Phil?
Alice
okay. Just realized you're no longer in your basement.
Yeah. I'm relocated in Tampa right now. You'll see me back in my little dungeon once December rolls around. Since I'm gonna be with family again. But to stay on track, if y'all want to keep following this little baby face right here, you can find me basically on all forms of social media under the name you see right down there for the future. Except for Snapchat. For some reason, Snapchat's Prometheus King 6. I don't know how that happened. It just happened. But yeah, I'm always here for NXT on tap. Yeah, and that's basically where you can find me. I'm all good.
All right, so just a little housekeeping. Tomorrow night, 10:15 p.m. on Rivet City Radio, we have The Boom with Cam G. On Thursday at 9 p.m., I believe it is, Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central, you have Boss Bitch Trivia with The Boss Bitch and Will Gray on Rivet City Radio, followed by Career Retrospective this week, right here on Off the Top Media at 10 p.m. Friday night, we have Friday Night Review starting right after SmackDown on Off the Top Media. And then Saturday, this is a special Saturday, we have the returning Prince's Movie Madness at 8 p.m. right here on Off the Top. And then Ringside Chatter, which is normally on Twitch at 10 p.m. We're trying something a little bit different this week. We're going to go live on Twitter. So look out for our promotion on it. see us there. And we're going to just talk about hockey and everything else that's going along with it. If you've seen, I dropped in the chat, there's a link to the Discord server if you want to stop by. All of us are in there. You can chat with us, give our ideas, tell us all your takes, everything else. Just interact with us. We're great people to talk to. Also, merchandise. If you're ever interested in any off-the-top merchandise, any of the Sin City Wolf Sean, Sammy has some merchandise. Come check out the link, buy the merch, help support us, keep us going. That being said, I am Scalz. You can find me here on Off the Top on Twitch and YouTube, as well as Off the Top Media _ on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Hope everybody had a great evening. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch y'all again soon.
See you later.